Guys, today we are going to be talking about the most notorious entrepreneur, motivational speaker, fitness trainer, self-help guru, if you will. The man, the myth, the felon, legend, Wes Watson.
I've been that motherfucker for so long, it'll fuck your brain up. On my 13th Rolls Royce, I was jacked before you guys ever even wanted to fucking get jacked. I had tats before you ever... I went to prison before you ever even thought you were ever going to do anything in your life. Got out and still killed it. I was a millionaire before prison. You guys don't know who the fuck you're looking at if you think you fucking are someone when you're standing next to the motherfuckers who really fucking did it.
Guys, I don't know how you haven't heard of him. Everybody knows who he is.
Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am.
What's your name?
Wes Watson.
This is Control Your Narrative, where we're focused on controlling our narrative. In today's video, we're going to talk about not lying, not being like a content creator, Wes Watson. In this video that we're going to do is a reaction video of the DaddyWelz channel or WelZ channel from the content creator, DaddyWelz. She will introduce Wes Watson and expose his lies. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That will help the algorithm. And share these videos and leave a comment and subscribe. Now back to the video.
Miss a video. Now, to be quite honest with you, I have been following Wes Watson for a very long time. Not because I like him or any of his content, but quite frankly, ironically, I thought he would end up in prison. When I would look at his content, I thought he was running some sort of pyramid scheme because he would post video after video of guys kissing his ass, claiming that he was helping them make $90,000, $100,000, or even like $1 million a month, which is just ridiculous.
Wes, numbers are in for quarter one. Did $90,000, just under 100K in 3 months with you. Brother, thank you.
We've done about 6.5 million. Like 6.5 million. I was making $20,000 a month.
Wes showed me the way. He showed me the path of where I could take what made me successful and teach it to other people and change their lives. And I followed his blueprint, and by doing that, it allowed me to make 6 figures in my first year of coaching. And this is just the beginning.
Then I would go click on their pages, and they would have like 200,000 followers and no comments or likes on any of their photos. But anyways, at the start of his career, when he was released from prison, perhaps he had a good message.
Shots have to be called, and guess what? Your boy's been a shot caller.
Stop the cap.
We should not lie like Wes Watson. What he's doing is training his followers to be just like him, a liar, scammers. Just about like all these stories they have, they're making up stories of how much they have. Even if they did have followers, they're going to scam them out of money just like Wes Watson. And that's what I like about WelZ, DaddyWelz, Danielle, whatever she is going by. But she is really exposing who Wes Watson is.
If he's willing to lie about something so small, like the prisons he stayed at, his stories about fights, and even some things we'll hear about later on in the video, what else is he willing to lie about? His wealth, his possessions, his business? I don't know. And some people already believed that he was lying, grifting, and scamming, so the revelation that he's lied about his origin story only reinforces what people already believed to be true. Personally, I'm somebody who feels that once you lie to me, I don't believe anything you say. So that's kind of why I wanted to highlight that situation, especially because I didn't go into detail about his stories that he told on the park bench. So again, if you're curious about his paperwork, records, and time he spent in prison, go check out the video linked in the description.
Like it's an act. It's got to be an act. And everybody's like, it's not an act. But the problem is over the next 2 years, I got people that were like, hey, bro, like can I get your email? Or they were sending me emails. And they were saying, listen, that's like, I was locked up with this dude. He wasn't anything like that. And we weren't in a pen. Like, I don't know what pen he's taught. Maybe, and they would say stuff like, maybe he was in a pen, but we were in a low, or we were at a medium security, and it was nothing like what he's talking about. Right. And, I would have all kinds of guys saying stuff like that.
But now Wes has sort of shifted from standing on the corner of the street trying to motivate people to yelling at his phone all hours of the day and, of course, selling courses.
Sum it up, the difference between the two programs I offer. One program is to build you, to get yourself ripped, get your mind right, get your habits right. That's one program, my mid-level. I also have an elite version of that. But I mean, there's basically cut up into two shit. Do you want to build you or do you want to build your brand online? That's as simple as I can put it. Like, a lot of people are so fucking stupid. They should just look at what I do and say, how can this benefit me? If you see people get ripped, you want to get ripped, say, get me ripped. If you see people get rich and you want to get rich, say, hey, can you teach me to sell my product or service online the way you sell your service online? And I'll be like, yeah, but you probably will be so stupid you won't agree with it because you think you know and you think you have to sell it like a business. Anytime you build a personal brand and you build trust and you have thousands and thousands of followers, that will build your business, you fucking dense.
You ever notice that women are great investigators? Like, when a guy cheats, they can find out all the information they need. That is the crazy part about this video is Welzy, DaddyWelz, you can check out her channel here on YouTube, is investigating all this. She finds out all this, but the more important thing is people don't believe you when you start lying too much. They lose respect for you. So be honest. Don't try to lie for money just to make $1 like Wes Watson. We should be honest men, be better men. Or even if you're a woman, don't lie, be a better woman. We should all focus on being the best versions of ourselves to be the best. So that's what I took from this video today is don't be like Wes Watson.
My opinion, scamming them.
Wes Watson. I text him. He hits me back. Yo, what's up, big dog? I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know? And he's doing his whole shtick. For $2,500, you get this. Comes with blah, blah, blah. $5,000, you get this. Comes with blah, blah, blah. I'm already seeing red flags because I'm doing the math. And he's saying, I make X amount of $1 million a month. And I'm thinking to myself, even if those three were the high ticket item, you would have to sell this many a month. That means you would have to talk to this many a month personally. So I was like, okay, I'm still entertained.
I can still get something from this.
So he's like, I'm doing a mastermind, Miami. This is what you get. Day 1, blah, blah, blah. Day 2, day 3. And I'm listening to it and I'm like, so really all I get is dinner with you and some pictures and to be on your videos. And that's going to draw attention to me because I'm with Wes Watson. So I hit him up. I said, how much is it? So he's like, it's $15,000. And I was like, to hang out with Wes Watson for 3 days, I don't know. Fast forward right after the thing. He's like, he's on his story. All you haters want to talk about my cars rented. He's got the title, Lamborghini, Wes Watson. Bentley, Wes Watson. So I was like, bro, who cares? Like, who the fuck cares? Why would you even waste your breath on these people? And this guy messages me back, you don't even have $15,000, so shut the fuck up. Why are you even talking? I was like, what? You can't even afford to come to the mastermind. And I'm just like, dude, I'll slap the shit out of you.
All right, so you don't have to believe that man's story, nor am I telling you to. But I do, especially because if you know anything about Wes, you know that this is exactly the way he speaks, and he goes after and attacks anybody who doesn't want to buy any of his fuck-ass courses. And first off, pretty bold of him to assume that anyone would want a life like his. Because to me, it seems miserable, inauthentic, and just like a total facade. I mean, honestly, does this guy screaming at his phone look happy to you? Genuinely, does he look happy? Is this what happiness looks like to you? He does.
If you try to lie to people, scam them, you're going to be unhappy like Wes Watson. That's what we can learn from here is don't lie, don't be a scammer, or you're going to be unhappy no matter how much money you make. So I hope you really liked this video. It was something different. It was a reaction video. It's kind of getting hot in here, so I got to go. So everybody, watch Danielle's channel, DaddyWelz. I'll put in the description, and I'll have the title on the description. So go check out her channel, DaddyWelz, if you like this kind of content. Be the best version of yourself because only you can control your narrative.